Welcome to Rome Lab, tales from our renovation and travels in a vintage 1970 Avion truck camper. Today, we are installing Bushwacker fender flares. These UV and warp-resistant fender flares are made with off-roading in mind and followed closely by look and ease of installation. The pocket rivet style of the fenders complements the riveted look of our aluminum truck camper. Best of all, while these flares look like they involve a lot of bodywork, they actually take advantage of pre-existing factory holes in the truck. This is the point at which we would paint the flares if we wanted them to match the truck body. We like the matte black look, so we can move on to cleaning off the work area and removing any hardware around the fenders. In our case, this is 4 screws in the front, 6 in the back, plus factory trim. Next, we apply the edge trim to the flares. The trim includes adhesive strips covered by red tape. Remove 3 inches of the red tape and carefully fit it onto the upper rim of the flare. Once the first portion is attached, the application is quite easy. With the adhesive still covered, position the trim against the fender flare and then pull the red tape to expose the adhesive and secure the edge of the trim in place. There is only enough trim to cover the top edge of the fender flare, so be conscious how you cut and apply the edge trim. The pocket rivet look on the fender flare is completed by mounting a screw and washer on the exposed side of the flare and securing it with a bolt on the other side. There are 34 sets of screws, washers, and bolts. As one final step before installing the flares in place, we need to prepare the mount points. At the center top of each wheel well are 2 holes. One is a large oval. Take the mylar tab provided and cover the oval hole. Slip the U-clip around the tab and sheet metal edge. Use an awl or other similarly pointy tool to poke a hole in the mylar tab, using the clip as a guide. Now we can screw the fenders in place. It helps to have a second person hold the flare while installing the first few screws. A flashlight, headlamp, or small working light can make a huge difference when working with the wheel wells. As with any project, screw the flare in loosely until all the screws are in place, and then you can tighten the screws. The edge trim is now firmly squeezed against the body of the truck, but may be a little warped. Fortunately, the Bushwacker kit includes a plastic edge trim tool. The straight end of the tool fits between the edge trim and the fender flare to ensure even space between the two. The curved end loops under the portion of the edge trim that touches the truck body. Running the tool along the edge of the trim settles the trim in place for maximum effectiveness and a better overall look. These Bushwacker fender flares are easy as pie to install, and we are thrilled to finally be able to take them on the road. We can't wait to get some mud on them. Do you have any questions, comments, or requests for us? Reach out at romelab.com or any of our social channels at romelab.